I'm going to Disney in 2 weeks and I need cute accessories for my Disneybounds. These cosplays have been collecting dust in my closet and under my bed for years now, and I just need to give them a new purpose. One of my Disneybound ideas is going to be Padmé's Lake Dress, which is this dress here. And I bought this on sale for a convention that I just wanted like an easy last minute cosplay for, and it just isn't comfortable. I just wasn't feeling it. So I'm gonna chop it up today and I'm gonna make it into a tote bag. Yeah, so I feel really pretty in this dress, don't get me wrong. I think it's a beautiful cosplay. Yeah, I just don't think that this is something that I would ever actually wear outside of like the comfort of my own home, twirling around like a princess. So let's make it into Disneybound accessories instead. First things first, we're going to take the seam ripper and just separate this shiny fabric from the mesh fabric, so then it'll be a little bit easier to work with. After the two pieces were separated, I decided to iron everything because we are being professionals, and professionals iron their fabric. After staring at the fabric for quite some time, I decided that I wanted to quilt the bag, and so the next couple of hours were just going to be spent cutting out squares. I'm not sure if this is the vision. It looked differently in my mind, but I have the yellow squares on top, the pink squares in the middle, and the purple squares on the bottom. They're just not ombreing together the way I had hoped, but it's still gonna be quilted. So I think this is just like a trust the process kind of situation that we're in. So I didn't get much done today. I actually only sewed enough squares to make one side of the heart, because I had some friends call me up and ask me to help them move. When they were going through all of their things, they found fabric scraps. Their fabric scraps were Star Wars themed. Yeah, I had a lot of fun packing boxes and going through their fabric scraps. So I am going to put together a tote bag with these scraps. I'm not quite sure what kind of tote bag exactly, but that is going to be a video on my Patreon. But for now, I am gonna call it a day, and I will pick this up some more tomorrow. Good morning, it's day 2. I'm gonna get right back into cutting out squares and sewing them together. So yesterday I did the measure twice, cut once method, and that took way too long. So I printed out this little 3-inch square and just used that to measure. So I finally got the 2 sides done. This is one, and this is the other. This has definitely been a trust the process kind of project. I think I really like this. I'm not quite sure which side I like more, but I think they're giving the vibes that I want them to give. I think when you look at this bag, you're going to get Padmé Lake Dress vibes. I'm going to cut out the heart-shaped pattern now and then quilt along the seams. So then we have 2 cute quilted sides. So one of the friends who are moving to Ohio who gave me the Star Wars fabric also had a quilting phase, kind of like the one I'm going through right now. And she had all this extra batting that she gave to me. So I'm so excited to say that this project will be 100% recycled and upcycled pieces. I think this might work. It's more like a mauve, but it's in between a couple of these colors. And then it was time to move on to the ruffles and the straps. So I was a little worried about how these straps are gonna turn out, but besides a couple places where my straight line isn't very straight, which honestly isn't that noticeable, they look so good, and they're like thick. They feel like straps, they feel good. For the ruffles, I find that it's easier to use like a cord and do a zigzag stitch like this. I don't know, can you see? Over the cording, and then pull the cord to create the ruffles. So let me now put the ruffles around the heart shape. So it's the end of the second day and I got the whole side of the bag done. There's some hand stitching that I have to do. As of right now, it looks so great. I am really loving it. See you tomorrow. So we are currently on day 3 of making a tote bag that I originally was like, yeah, that should only take me a couple hours to make. So today is all about just putting together the second side of the bag and then putting the two sides together to make it one whole complete bag. I'm not really sure how to combine this using my machine and having it look pretty. So I decided to take on the task of hand stitching the two sides of the bag together so I can ensure it looks nice and beautiful. But anything that I do to mess up is going to be hidden by the ruffles once they're ironed out like they're supposed to be. I have it sewn together like a bow, like right here. So I'm gonna pick a side that I think is done better, and I'm gonna put a bow on that side. And then I also want to make matching Mickey ears for this Disneybound. But I'm really starting to like this. I like this bag a lot. Oh, I feel so cute. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. I am making mouse ears today. And for some reason, I'm anticipating that this is going to be harder than what I expect. My idea for the mouse ears are just to have 2 ears from the shiny fabric of the dress. I have these 1-inch headbands, and I want to take purple fabric and make the headband purple because Padme wears the purple headbands when she's wearing this dress. And then I want there to be a big bow. I'm not quite sure if I want the bow to be from like the shiny material or the mesh material, but we're gonna experiment today and see how it goes. So there are a lot of tutorials on the internet on how to make Mickey ears, and I'm not following any of them right now. I tried foam and I didn't like that. I don't have any cardboard just lying around, which is amazing actually. And so I'm just using fusible fleece, and I'm really liking how they feel. I'm really liking how they look. This is much better than I anticipated it to turn out. And now I just need to figure out how to put these onto here. Yeah. I don't want to do hot glue, but I might have to do hot glue. let's experiment with how to put these ears on the headband so they're there securely. Okay, so I sewed a seam that I'm going to like push into the ear, and then I marked on here where they will go, and then I'll hot glue. I know I don't want to use hot glue, but I don't know what else to do. But I'm gonna have a really big bow, so any imperfections will be covered by the big bow. Okay, I'm gonna see if the ears look good with the bow made out of like this mesh fabric. I literally have no more yellow fabric of the shiny fabric, so we have to compromise with this. But I think if I do it right, it will look really cute. But this is just kind of like a test bow to see how it turns out. And we'll see if there's any modifications that I have to make. I don't want it to look like a bow tie. I want it to look like a Disney bow. That's cute, actually. Let's see if it looks good on the ears, though. Okay, I don't think the bow is big enough, actually. Or maybe it is, maybe it is. Oh, this is real cute. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I do want the bow bigger. Okay, so I like the mesh fabric as the bow. I was really scared that I wouldn't. This is so cute. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. I am loving these ears so much. Oh my gosh. I do want a bigger bow though. So I am gonna cut out a bigger square and make a bigger bow. Be right back. I am back with a bigger bow. I think I like this bigger bow so much more. It's only slightly bigger, but I just think it looks better. I like the bigger bow. I'm gonna hot glue the bow down as well. My first Mickey ears. I love them. Oh my gosh. I love them. Okay, let me go get the bag. Let me pose somewhere where I have room to show you. Okay, so I changed it to something a little bit cuter to show you the full fit. I still haven't decided what kind of bow I want to put on the bag, but I have time to figure that out. I'm not leaving for Disney for another almost 2 weeks now. And I love the ears. I think they're simple, but just perfect. I love them so much. I don't have a dress yet for the bound, but I want to go thrifting and I'll take you with me and we can go find a dress to modify to be the perfect Padme bound. I feel so cute. And that's it for today. Whether you're a longtime viewer or you're just stopping by to see what I did with my old cosplay, I am so glad that you're here. If you had a good time, feel free to subscribe. I post every week and I will be posting my Disney vlog where I wear this Disney bound. And I also have another bound that I need to do. I'm kind of in between Ursula and Belle. So if you have a preference between Ursula and Belle, let me know. Thank you for spending a little part of your day with me and I'll see you in the next one.